Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And Messi! And that has skinned the post.
Messi nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Can he put it away? This time, surely! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
7 minutes is number 22,
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cafu plays it in. Well, that should get the job done. And now the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maradona with the foul. And it's Cancelo. Can he finish? And through to the goalkeeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. João Cancelo has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's gone forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these...
Big chance! Guangdong United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Corinthians certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. Wilshere going full steam down the flank. Has a look and plays it forward. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets his pass away. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Maradona. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Guangdong United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
A lot of... Tries a shot! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Added time.
Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. And there is the half-time whistle. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication but both parties are capable of adding more. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Son Heung-min might just make this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Guangdong United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Oh, what a mistake! And it's Drogba! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Things have got underway. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Mane. He's had it taken off him. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Puyol does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
He's not got that quite right. Makaleli. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very...
There's the hit! Oh, easy pickings there. Nesta. Great chance! He's got away with one there. Now he's off and running. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Collier, great defending, strong and determined. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's Basho! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got full! Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact?
Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Messi is flagged offside. Collier, and he welcomes it in, and Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's in here! Caught offside that time. Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Son Heung-min. Triol. Beckham. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nedved! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Well cut out, no margin for error. And the finish! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Costa Curta. Looking to set free a runner. He's going to be disappointed with that. Makaleli. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje.
And we're underway again.
Corinthians really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Played in by Son Heung-min. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mane. Oh, super find. And he's away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
What a save! Terrific reactions! And he's managed to gift it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Neymar. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Threads one in. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar chasing after it. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. And it's Son Heung-min. Puyol is the guilty party there.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 17, camisa 20, camisa 8.
And here's a chance. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Camisa 10, camisa 11, camisa 15.
Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Thuram has been caught there, it's a foul. Nedved, just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Neymar. Zico. He's had a hit! Mane. And the counter is on. That's a little off target. Cafu. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Oh, there's a probing ball, and they can counter here. Picked out, shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Zico. Costa Curta. Stoichkov. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The final 5 minutes. Mohamed Salah. Collar. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Maradona. Guardiola. Time added on 4 minutes. Haaland. Check and pick that up. Makaleli. Salah. Can he latch on to this? And it's Salah. Can he get onto this? Stoichkov. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rudiger attempts a clearance. And that's it. Corinthians perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And already we're underway here. Look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That's going to go a long way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Pedri. The most accurate pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Yeah. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's De Bruyne. First quarter of an hour gone. He's picked his shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's in a good position here. Oh, nice touch. It's gone out for a throw-in. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi powering forward here. Corinthians are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's quick to snatch it back. Son Heung-min. Cafu, can he get it through? Gets his pass away. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the
chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's an excellent interception. And that has been cleared. That's good play. York. Danger averted for now. Bullet. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Corner! Goal! Corinthians! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer for Corinthians after 33 minutes is number 24, Jan Koller.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And Shevchenko. York. Oh, he's in! Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. De Bruyne. Costa Curta.
Corinthians can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, he's found him in space. Succumbs to the pressure. That has ended up in no man's land. Yeah. Chance here to counter. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. It's Son Heung-min! The alert has passed. It didn't always look as though it would.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent hit! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We have already started here. Eto'o hits one! Oh, such a clever touch. Zico! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that was vital. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Son Heung-min! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Good-looking ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy...
Son Heung-min! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Now it's Zico. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kaka. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaká, and he's surging through. Cafu. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Collier. He is... Goal! Corinthians!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's Zico! Cleared away. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
There's the header! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Collier. Pressure coming in from all directions. Cafu. And a shot! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, what has happened here? Corinthians have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Messi! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Casillas can claim that. Messi. And he's away. Now it's Eto'o. Zico. Corinthians heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Zico providing an outlet on that flank. He can get that clear. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cannavaro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Short changes him with that pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance. Cafu looking to add to his goal.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Roberto
acréscimo.
Carlos. Cafu. Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was... And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Corinthians are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Corinthians go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Senhoras e senhores, é hora do nosso sorteio especial. Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
No time do Corinthians. Camisa
Chosen
13.
to go back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Deixando o
Roberto
campo para a
Carlos.
entrada de camisa
Makalele.
9, camisa 10.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Son Heung-min. Ronaldinho. Gullit might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that was very necessary. Cannavaro.
Corinthians have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And Messi! Yes! And they are cruising away. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to...
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So is this the start of a comeback? Zico.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Makaleli. Nesta. Now he's off and running. And it's Thuram. And Makaleli. Nesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Roberto Carlos. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ronaldinho. Zico, and he's on his... There's the hit! He scores!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substituição em andamento.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Corinthians get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Cannavaro. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Collier. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Nesta. Here's Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Cafu. Cafu getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Very much into the last knockings. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Corinthians proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. It's Son Heung-min! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about...
Great hit! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played him through, and he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Climbs up big! They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.